we've played and had some fun with Dice City.
Right, yeah.
So we played Dice City. We like it. The catchphrase is roll, build, and win. Doesn't say you're supposed to build armies. I'll just say one of us, when you watch the float of the game, built a lot of armies and wanted to attack quite a bit. We'll see how that strategy worked out for him. We're not going to... Any spoilers? None. We'll find out who dominated and who won, and the army strategy won or not. Dice City is a dice rolling game where you literally roll the dice and do what it says. It's not unlike Machikoro, right? So the kind of the same thing where you're building buildings. What do you think about it, Pedro?
I don't know. It was a lot funner than I thought it was going to be.
Okay.
I've played Machikoro, and I like Machikoro. I like it, but I don't I love it. You know, it's like, oh, that's a good game. I thought this was just going to be... I thought this was a cheap imitation of it. Okay.
Oh, so you like Machikoro better?
They're different enough to where they're different games.
Okay.
So, I think I like Machikoro a little more just because dice combinations matter.
Okay. Machikoro, you're trying to get the numbers on multiple dice, maybe getting like a whole bunch of threes and paying it out would be better. Where this, the board has 1 through 6. There's no real way to mitigate the dice. You can kind of move them adjacently by burning another dice, but there's no way to... There's no probability like a 7 on there, where 7 is going to be the most common number, what you're going to see in Machikoro. Right. So that might have more probability to me.
Yeah.
Well, this may be... Is it fair to say this has more luck driven into it?
Sure. I mean...
Less probability? Because, I mean, each die you're rolling once, and they're going to be assigned to a color 1 through 6.
Right. The control really doesn't come from the... Comes from where you place the cards more than the cards you take. So, I mean, you take the cards and you place them where you can make one of your... You can make your entire... Almost your entire yellow row all military. So you know for sure, when I roll my yellow die, it's going to be military.
There's a little bit of that control. I also felt like, why would you put a card on red-blue, or 4 blue instead of 3 blue? Maybe because of what you're covering up, but there's no chance it's going to be rolled more.
Right, there's not.
This is kind of a hot game. I was at the BGG Con, and people were talking about this game, playing it, liking it. I think it was released there. People were having a lot of fun with it. It is agonizing between turns. I've played this game with 3 and 4 players. With 2, it's not so bad. Could you imagine sitting through that with 2 additional people while they take their turn?
No.
I mean, this is a game that you need to bring your cell phone to. And I bring 2 cell phones because I need to play a lot of games while I'm waiting for other people to play this game. Yeah. It was agonizing with 4.
I think if the only reason you go in turn order is just because you could probably take somebody else's resources. If not, I mean, you could almost make this it's almost a solitaire game.
There's a solitaire version in here.
You could just play this by yourself.
You really could. Because there's no reason other than attacking and stuff. But that little thing is important to the game, but it drags this game out. I would say no more than 2.
Yeah, I wouldn't play this with more than 2.
It's painful just sitting around waiting. And these cards are small and tiny, and
I mean, it was even hard to video it. Trying to zoom in at the beginning there.
This was a hard game for us to do. This is probably out of the 2 games we've done, this is the most challenging. Yeah. Right. So, to me, this is a purge. I'm going to get rid of this game. I don't need it. I got Machikoro. That's fine for the light. If Machikoro, you roll the dice, you do what your cards say, and you're moving on. This was a little bit more complicated. Right. Which is fine, but also the AP was just a killer for me.
Yeah, I agree. I would also purge this game.
And you play a lot of games with me. I like to play games with my friends. I do not like to watch my friends play games. Right? Hey guys, you come over, I'll watch you play Dice City while I sit and play on my phone between turns. That's what it comes down to.
It does, yeah.
Some games it's worth. If you're playing a big game of Twilight Imperium, you might be like, okay, that's what we're getting into, and we understand it. Let's get a Saturday and do that. But the Dice City is not a game that we're thinking about we want to do that with. So, you keeping it or purging it?
I'm purging it.
Is this like burn in the trash can, or is this like I sort of get some resale value? I don't hate it that much.
No, I wouldn't play this again, to be honest.
This is one of the most well-produced, very nice
well
games that the AP just kills it for me. And I don't know if I want to roll a board by myself solitary. And I mean, even waiting on your turn, it wasn't too bad, but it's rather simplistic, really. So Purge for us, I think we're both in agreement on that. First game we've been on agreement with. But here we are. We'll get rid of it. Purge.
Purge.
So components are very, very important to me. I like the way the game looks.
Yes, that helps a lot.
Even something like this, I like. I don't like the deceptive art where you get the little people and the cutesy stuff, but it's not really on here. There are no people in this city. This city is devoid of human beings, but lots of buildings and mountains. Oh, here they are. They're just
Unless
really
you
small.
have no...
Oh, there they are. Wait.
They're little people.
Okay. They actually are on here.
Yeah, they're on there.
Based on the church. Okay. I see it. Okay, fair enough. They're just extremely small for such great and wonderful artwork. The dice. What do you think about these dice? You're more of a dice guy than me.
Yeah, I like the dice.
They're generic, although they're different colors?
They're generic, but I like these dice because they're rounded on the corners.
Yeah,
they
nice.
roll. The randomness is more true. So, yeah, these dice are really good. And they're etched in, so they're
all
not
these
gonna
components
scratch.
for the tiles and the victory points are nice. A little small.
Yeah.
You have...
I enjoy these tokens.
Yeah, these tokens are really nice. And they're easy to see what they are.
Yeah.
I do not like these cards. I hate tiny cards for tiny hands because I don't have tiny hands. I don't like these. It helps the space on the board, right? We were able to fit it all on here for 2 players, but
Right.
it's really hard to read, right?
Yeah. And they have to make them this small, because your own personal board is 25 cards big. I mean, if you have normal 3-inch cards, that's insanely big.
Yeah.
But for what it is, it works. I wish the text, some of the icons were a little bigger.
That'd be nice, especially what you're paying for it and the victory points and maybe the art. All of the artwork is what I like about it. It could have been smaller to make it more user friendly.
I mean, if you were playing a larger game and I'm thinking of attacking you, hold on, let me look over.
You do.
Oh, I can't tell.
It's even worse than a 4-player because somebody's diagonal to you. It's
I can imagine.
You have to ask them. You almost end up just hitting the guy beside you because you can actually see what they're doing. And there's a lot moving around the board, and that visibility would have been awesome. But you're right, with this many cards, what is there, 30 cards? How would you get them all on there and be regular size? But not a big fan of that. Overall, component presentation, what do you think?
Yeah, it's really good. It looks really, really nice.
This is an AEG
I like the
game.
graphic design.
They usually do fairly well in this sort of thing, so I'm happy with this. Wish the game matched it, but the components are good. I'll give it a thumbs up. I'm probably the largest criticism of rule books. This is a fairly good rule book. We were just... Well, let's do the good. You got big pictures. You like pictures.
I like pictures.
Pedro struggles with words, so he likes pictures. Big picture of the components. I really like that. We got a really good picture of the setup. This is a very easy game.
Right.
We were chuckling that for such a simple game, how to play this starts on... There's 9 pages of pictures before they teach you how to play the game. It's just hilarious for such a relatively simple game. And these are not like complicated cards they're explaining to you, but the pictures are big and they take up a lot of space and it's nice. The rules for a 20-page rule book, the rules encompass 4 pages, and this font is huge.
Yeah, that's super big font.
A lot of it's scoring examples, clarifications, which are nice. And these icons, you play the entire game. Did you even notice that they mean nothing?
Only one of the icons I noticed it just because one of the cards had victory points associated with them, but other than that, I didn't really.
Yeah, they were totally meaningless. Yeah. So I wouldn't concentrate on them too much. I like this rule book. I think we learned to play rather quickly. I had played it before, but when we sat down to play it when we learned it the first time, and you learned it today. So I do like this cutesy art that you'd never find in the game.
It reminds me of Imperial Settlers art. It's like that. It's almost like they're toys that they decided to illustrate. And take
it reminds me of Little
off.
People. Your son's not old enough to get into Little People yet, but when you do, this is Little People. That's all they've done is steal that. So Rulebook is an A+ for me. I liked it. This is literally the best part about the game, and it will give you chuckles that it starts on page 10. Alright, I always like to start where the game ends. So the game is going to end when all of these bandit cards are gone, or 2 of these 3 trade ship stacks are gone, or the location deck. Want to show that, Pedro? The location deck runs out, which is a deck of cards that you're going to have, or 2 rows on a player's board, not columns, rows are full of cards. And that could be any of the players. That's going to signify the end, count the victory points, and you're going to win. Dice City is a pretty easy game to play. You're going to roll your dice, 1 of each color. If you look across the board here, it's going to have different colors. So I rolled a black 2. I will find the black color and put the dice on top of it. White 1, yellow 3, blue 1, and red 1. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across, and the colors up and down. And that's how you play. And what you're going to do is you can do 1 of 4 things on your turn. You can get the resource under it. So if you look right here, this is an iron, this is a wood, get an iron, get 1 victory point, and get 1 wood. Or I could take a dice off, not utilizing the power, and move any other dice adjacent. And you'll do this sometimes to get your better cards utilized that you're purchasing. Another thing you can do is if you get a deactivation token, Pedro, if you want to grab one of those, if somebody attacks you and you get a deactivation token put on, you just simply take it off. You can also, these 8 cards here are cards in the location deck that you can purchase. You can wipe out 4 of them and replace them with 4 new cards if you'd want to. That also will speed the game up a little bit. And you can also pass and gain a pass token. Now, doing the location cards, wiping them out, and getting a pass token is only once per turn, so you can only use 1 die on this. If you get 2 of these, you can use this as a wild card and get any resource that you want, the wood, the iron, or the stone. You can increase your army strength by 1, or you can force all other players to reroll 1 die of your choice. So these can be very powerful to get. And basically, what you're going to do is one player is going to roll their dice. Now, Pedro on his would also go ahead and roll his dice, which he'll go ahead and do off camera, and set up his board. So I know what cards he can utilize on his turn, as he knows what I'm going to re-roll after the end of my turn. And what we're going to try to do here is run through a few rounds of this game, and we're going to help each other get the powers that we want. So I'm going to utilize these dice. Pedro, I'm going to get a stone. I'm going to get 2 stone. I like to just take the dice off and put them on the side. I'm going to get 2 wood and 1 victory point. And now I can use those, if you want to zoom in on the cards here, I'll go over these cards a little bit. And this one right here gives you, you have a cost up here, 2 iron, and you're going to get 2 army. It's going to have a 3 strength if somebody tries to attack you, and 1 victory point at the end of the game. Now, if I were to purchase this, it would go on my board. And I don't get that 2 sword now. I only get it if I was to roll the blue color and a 4. So anytime I roll the blue 4, it just becomes another location on my board, if you will. And these 4 cards at the top are going to be cards that you're going to get anytime you want. Always going to be available. So this costs 2 wood. Every time you roll it, you get 2 wood, 2 defense, and no victory points. And there's one here for iron, there's one here for stone. Those are all the same. You have these bandit cards that we talked about before. You can use these to attack. If you roll any swords, you would need at least 3 swords, and you would score 2 victory points. And there's one here for 4 shield, 3 victory points, 5 shield, 4 victory points. And you have these trade ships, and they're all going to work the same with different victory point totals. You're going to have to trade in 2 wood, 2 stone, 2 iron, you get 5 victory points. This one is 3 of each for 10, and 4 of each for 20. There's only 1 of these big ones. And they're going to have a slew of cards going to come up in a deck. These are going to be location cards. When you have the resources to buy these, you're going to look at the powers, the victory points, the shields, what they cost and what they do, and put them on your board somewhere. When you buy a card, you can put it on any board you want. If it already has a card on it, you can just buy it and slap it on top of it. But I think once you cover it up, you don't get the victory points anymore. Only if it's face up. So there's real no probability of where these are going to be. You know, 3 might be the best because if you roll 4 or 2, you can be adjacent, but I don't think the probability is going to matter too much. So to illustrate, I have 2 stone and 2 wood. I would kind of, obviously the trade ships I can't buy yet. I need 2 of each. I don't have any army, so I can't fight those. So I can buy as many cards as I would like to buy. So no army, so I'm going to skip the army strength because there's nobody to fight. I can build as many locations as I want. So I'm going to spend my 2 stone, put it back up there, and I will buy a 2 stone card. Require 2 stone. So what I like to do is replace, get 1 stone with get 2 stone. That seems like a pretty good deal. And I have 2 wood, which I will now turn in to get 2 wood, and I will replace another one there. So that seems to be a good move. I will actually, I can put it over. It doesn't have to be the wood marks. I just like to do that. And then I also have 1 victory point. At the end of my turn, I would roll my dice so everybody knows what I have. I would set my dice up. So Pedro wants to force me to reroll. If he had some pass tokens, he could certainly do that. Okay? And then we'll put down that I'm the start player that way. I think normally the start player would move. So everybody has an equal number of turns. And then we will turn our table, and Pedro will take a turn to show you what another turn will look like.
Alrighty. So this is what I rolled here. And I think I'm going to concentrate on getting some stone producing things. Because I love me some stone. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to take the stone for this. I'm also going to reroll this die, since I can. That's going to give me an army. And I'm going to take the army. But not activate it yet. Reroll this die, yes. Yes, please. Army, yes, I'll take that. And I'll take this wood here. So I have a wood and a stone. And my last one here is wood. I'll also take this wood. Let me see here. These two armies.
Now you move to the army stage.
Mm-hmm. So for the army stage, I can take any resources that that Jason has, but he used up all his resources, so I can't take any. But what I will do is I'll take this die off. Well, actually, before that, I can take this die off and just... No, because I rerolled.
No, you can still do it.
Yeah, I can take this die off and just move this over here. So I can get this stone here. Because after that, I'm going to take this stone and buy myself a quarry. And I like the number 5. So I'm going to put this quarry here. That goes away. And then, for this wood... I'm going to go ahead and spend this wood and get myself a nice lumberyard here on the 4. There we go. Now I roll all my dice again. 1, 3, 3, 2 blue, 4 black.
So I could have, let's see what I want to do here. So I got some rerolls. These actually say reroll the dice. So I will go ahead and re-roll these. Got it again, so I'll re-roll again. Got it again. So I can get 2 victory points, which I like to get victory points, and 1, 2, 3 stone, which I like getting stone. And I will use 2 of these stone to upgrade this mine. So my turn is done. And that's how quick turns should go in this game. If they go much longer than that, the game can drag quite a bit.
Alright, back to my turn. So, this is a very interesting opportunity. I can get 2 iron here, which iron is really good for getting buildings and really getting the trade ships, which I'm so tempted to hold, but I'm afraid Jason's going to steal it from me. But, you know what? I'm going to take it anyway. I'm going to take that iron there. I'm going to get 1 victory point, because victory points help you win. I'm going to take another iron. Alright, so I have 2 iron, another victory point, because you can't say no. And I'm going to take a stone. And with this 2 iron, I'm just going to build my engine here. Spend those 2 so I can get myself some mine here. Which is just like the other cards. It's just just like the lumber mill and the quarry for stone, wood and stone. Except I'm going to put this on my black row here. And that's going to be my turn. I'm going to keep that stone for next turn because I need to accumulate. So I roll. Yellow 1, black 2. Yes! Blue 2, white 6, and a red 4. That's what I meant.
Colors are important, Pedro.
I'm colorblind.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
I need some armies here. Oh, I got some armies. Do I have enough to do some damage? Let's see what more iron. So what I want to do here, okay, so I'm going to use this to pass and take a pass token because one army is not going to be enough to steal a resource. I need 2 to steal a resource, and I need 2 to combat that. So I'm not going to go after his army. You know what? Where was this at? 5? I think I will not. So I'm going to take my pass token. I'm going to get 1, 2, 3 iron and 1 wood. Let's see if there's anything I can buy with that. So this has all been used. Nothing to attack, so I will move on to the next space. Let's start looking at some of these cards I can start doing some stuff with. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So let's keep building this engine. Let's not do that. Let's do down here. Let's build this engine. And I will get rid of these 2 so you don't steal anything from me. And build an engine there. So that looks good to me. Let's re-roll these dice. 5, 2. Here we go. 1, 5, and 5.
Alright, so man, my iron game is good right now. So I'm gonna get my 1 iron here, my 2 iron here from the mine I just built. It gives me 3 iron total. There we go. So I'll pull those off for now. I have an army here. I have victory points, so I'll take a victory point and the stone. Okay. With this army, I can't really do anything. So what I'll do is I'll take this away and I'll take a pass token.
Okay, very nice.
So
I need to buy. So no army, so skip the army stage, which I found we do a lot in this game.
Yeah. I think for my purchasing, I'm really tempted in getting this card right here. This is the blacksmith. It says here, all your army locations provide an additional army. That's really good if I want to start attacking him. Which I probably will, because it's there.
And the type of human being you are.
It's not the type of human being. I mean, if this is the way the dice roll, this is the way the dice roll. I'm going to go ahead and purchase that, put that here. Cover up my army with a blacksmith.
Okay, pay the resources.
Actually, I'll do my reroll die here. So, I'm going to have 1 stone.
You dropped one of your stones.
I'm going to drop my stone. Right, and that's all I'm going to purchase this.
Okay, roll your dice.
I think we refill here. All right, red 2. I'm going to pay attention for my colors this time. Blue is 3, white is 5. Hits my quarry this time around. 5 hits my army. That's good. All right, I think I'm set up for my next turn.
I like this. 2 wood right here. I'm stocked in wood. What do I want to do here? So I got 2 stones. Uh-oh, Pedro, you better be very afraid. Get another stone here. I will take a pass token here. And I will get a victory point here. I don't hide my victory points. This man has nothing to hide. So I will put my victory points out for the world to see. And I think I'm going to buy some stuff. So I'm going to spend... I'm going to spend 2 of my pass tokens. And I'll pick one of these irons up. And I'm going to hold tight.
Oh, okay.
Is that what I want to do?
You're thinking really hard.
I know. No, I'll buy this church, man. I think my city needs a church. So I'm going to buy this church. I'm going to put this over... You know what? I'm not really an army guy, so I'm going to put it over my militia. I want to be peace-loving. I want to be a warmonger. So I will do that. I will roll my dice. Put them out. Oh, my church got picked! Yeah! Wonder if it's because they were in there praying instead of fighting. You want to be a military man? I'm going to be a church-going man.
Alright, so I get some wood here for my 6. I have 2 armies that are activating this.
I have 3.
1, 2, 3 armies. Oh my goodness. And then I'm going to take 2 stone for my quarry. Alright, now we go to the army attacking phase. I mean, you have resources I need.
You don't want to. So you can either attack the bandits and get victory points. You can attack one of my locations, or you can steal my stock. It's 2 army to steal something from me.
I'm actually going to attack the bandits.
Okay, so you got how many? 3. So you can get this one. You want to hold it up?
Actually, all your army locations provided.
Only if you roll that die. Only if there's a die on it.
Oh, it has to be activated.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll take the 3.
You want to hold it up? So he's going to get 2 victory points for this at the end of the game.
I'm going to get 2 victory points for this.
And he had 3 army spaces. That's how that works.
So I'm going to keep that.
And now you can build.
I'm going to keep that here. And I'm going to build with my 3 stone and 1 wood. I'm going to... Ooh, a manor. That's nice.
Do you like to build a mansion? So you're military building a mansion while I build a church.
Look at that. This mansion is really nice. I get 2 victory points every time I activate the manor. So let's go ahead and purchase that. And we don't need the small house when we have a manor.
No, you don't. So let's pay those goods.
So there we go.
Pay that to the bank.
And then that's it. My conquest is over.
Reroll.
I'll take all my dice again. Alright, this is 2. My mind gets activated again. Army. Oh, I should have put my mana there.
Over your small.
Oh, yes! I feel it.
Now you can start seeing why you're going to want to move some dice around, right? Use the ability of any location in your city with a die on it. Okay, so this is going to get pretty powerful. So I need to see what I want to buy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this here. And I'm going to get 2 iron for that. And I can use the ability of any location in your city with a die on it. So I'm going to get 2 more iron.
Oh, wow.
Get a victory point for this bad boy. And then I get a white. I'm going to get this in frame. 2 wood, 2 iron, and 2 stones. And I'm going to buy the first trade ship.
Oh, wow.
So the trade ship will give me, for 2/2/2, gives me 5 victory points into the game because I am a peaceful, loving man. That's how I roll.
I see what you did there.
Yes. We're church-going folk here. We'll roll this up.
Oh, wow.
And then it is...
Okay. So let's see what I want to do here. Definitely going to get this 2 iron. For sure. I want a 3rd iron for this die here. Now I'm going to get 1 victory. Do I want to get 1 victory point? Yes, I do. And so, let me see. What are some buildings? Ooh. I think there's a card missing here. Because that might determine... Oh, guess what?
Ah!
Oh, you don't... I don't have any wood. That's good.
You don't?
No. But I will...
Is that an ongoing issue? You're not producing any wood, are you?
Okay, this is great. I think I'm going to build this well.
Okay. So, stone and iron. I'll take that from your resources to speed things along.
Yeah, so this well lets me re-roll this die and any number of your other unused dice.
It's a good one.
So this is a good one to have. And I'll put it here. And let's that's it. And these dice, I guess, technically...
You have 2 armies, so...
I have 2 armies, so I'm going to...
That's 3.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the points there.
You can steal something from me if you want.
Yeah, let me have your stone.
Okay.
That's it. So now I re-roll all my dice.
Now, technically, the army stage happens before the purchase. Not sure if it plays out any differently.
4. Finally, my lumber mill got activated. And my well. 5. Alright.
My last turn was a good turn for me. I can re-roll this die. So, yeah, not a great round for me. So I'll go ahead and take those 2 stones while I'm sitting here. And then, let's see if I can do anything here. I can get a wood here. I'm going to use this die to move here and get 2 more wood.
Oh, wow.
And I'll get a stone. Which, because I'm a peace-loving man, I will buy another trade ship. So same trade ship I bought before. I'll wait down there to get more victory points. And let me roll this up. I am not going to attack my neighboring friends who have never attacked me. Because I'm not that type of guy. And then...
As long as you keep on making those resources.
We're producers over here. We're workers.
Alrighty. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 2 wood here.
Finally, you got some wood.
It's been a long time coming. And then I'm going to take some more iron just because I like iron.
And you happen to randomly roll it, right?
Yeah, I mean, what can I do? I have die rolling powers.
Don't forget, you can re-roll any number of dice.
Yeah, I'm going to re-roll these 2 here because I'm going to keep my military. So this is a
I think it's your other dice. I'm not sure you can re-roll that one.
Any number of your unused.
Oh, this die and other. Okay, great.
So this is the blacksmith, which is good. So I'm going to go ahead and get the +1 victory point. And for the 2, okay, so I'm going to go to my army phase, so I'm going to go ahead and steal that wood from you.
Using your friend's wood. Good
Yes.
idea. Would you like to purchase anything?
I really do want to purchase something, and I'm going to purchase the training camp. This training camp here. It says all bandits get -1 to a minimum of 1. So
Bandits are these guys.
bandits are good. That's the I'm gonna go with that strategy. So let's go ahead and place this here.
All right.
I'm gonna pay 1 wood and 1 iron for that.
Buy anything else?
I really do want to buy this. Add 3 to. This card says it's the Watchtower. It says add 3 to your army that can only be used to attack bandits. Why, yes. If I'm going for a bandit strategy, why not? So I'm going to go ahead and put that here. I'm going to spend a wood, a stone, and an iron for that. And that's all the spending I'm going to be doing today, folks.
That is stealing resources from me?
I appreciate that wood.
You're welcome.
5, 2, 1, 5, and 2. There we go. My banner hasn't been activated. I bought a banner just
I like that it's not activated. So re-roll this dice. Same thing. Re-roll it. So add 1 to your sword. So I'll go ahead and do this and take my 2 stone. That's a pretty good turn. Now I think that I might use this to move here. And I'll get my 1 victory point. And I'll have 2 armies.
Gee, I wonder what you're going to do with those 2 armies.
Which I will use to steal iron from you. And then I will go into my buy phase. Which I will buy a Great Wall. Which gives me 2 stone or 2 stone and an iron. Ongoing cards. Other cards in this row have a +2 shield, so I can protect some of my good cards from you. I think I might do that. Plus, gives me 3 victory points at the end of the game, sir. So it's going to be my turn.
Alright. So, this is what's going to happen here. I'm definitely going to take this away. I'm taking away this die so I can move this here. I'm going to take away this die. I can do that, right? Continue to take dice away to move this here. I'm going to get a victory point. I guess I can... Thanks. And so right now I have 2. Oh, should I attack your buildings? I really should. I really should. I should take away... I should take away that iron you took from me. But I'm not a mean guy.
Warmongering, maybe.
War. How much does it take to attack your...
2.
2? Alright, well that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, so which one do you want to deactivate?
The lumbering mill.
Okay. You don't get any victory point because there's none listed on here, but it is deactivated.
Right.
Okay.
Actually, I need you to make lumber. The church. I'm attacking the church. I got 2 points for that.
What type of human being you are to attack my church?
I'm attacking the church. And that's it. I'm not going to buy anything this phase. Alright. White 1, yellow 3. Oh, my mana, yay! Blue, black, and red.
Okay, so I'm going to get... Let's see, another iron right here. I'm going to get 3 wood and 2 stone, which I am going to be able to buy another trade ship because I am a nice guy and do not fight with my friends.
What do you mean not fight with your friends? You just took iron from me. Last go around.
I'd call that trading.
Trading. Well, that's...
So 2, 2, 6. Yellow is 4 and black is 5.
Alright. So the trading ships are almost gone, and I need to get some bandits. So... what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this die here to move this over 1. And then... oh no, that's not gonna work. You know what? I'm gonna move this die, move this over here to the well. So now I'm gonna activate the well. I'm gonna reroll these 2. I got 6s on both. I'm going to take the 2 points from the mansion. So I'll give myself this 3 and return this 1 here. And it looks like I'm taking resources this round. Okay, I'm going to take an iron, a stone, and a wood. And with these resources... I'm going to...
Don't tell me you're going to build your own church after bombing mine.
I should. That would be so funny. No, actually, I'm going to use the iron to get myself a regular army.
Of course you are.
Alright.
Buy anything else or are you done, sir?
I am done.
Roll your dice.
Actually, put this... I don't need wood.
You're just going to steal it from me?
I'm just going to steal it from you.
Peace-loving neighbors? feel like we're the people from Time Machine.
Alright, 2 blue, 4 white, and 4 black.
Right, let's get to the peaceful, nice civilization over here and see what they're going to do. So we got, wow, lots of, alright, so let's reroll this bad boy. So what can I do here? What can I do? What do I want to do? Maybe build another church since this guy is a jerk. So I will use this to deactivate this. Which I believe I have to do at the end of the game to get the victory points. If it's deactivated, I don't believe you get the victory points.
Okay.
So I get 3 stone, wood, or 3 iron, wood, and a stone. So 3 iron, 3 iron. And I have wood. So I'm going to build this market. So I get 3 wood and stone. I'm going to pay 2 wood and a stone. I'm going to build this market. I don't need military. I still have this, so I'll take 2 stone. And I'll build one of these bad boys. Yeah, I'll do that. So that's my turn. These things are paying off.
You're doing good. I'm gonna have to destroy some stuff. Okay.
Okay, so deactivated token does score at the end of the game, but it does not count for finished rows for ending the game. Just small
Finished rows? Okay.
Yeah, so if that wasn't stay deactivated on my board, and I had those 2 rows, it would not end the game. It would still score the victory points into the game.
I see. So in this case, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this white. I'm going to move this over here. I'm going to move this
down here.
I'm going to move that.
Get some bandits.
There. Yes.
So that gives you 6 to fight bandits. So you can get one of the big boys if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Want to show the card to the camera?
So this is the bandits. It's a defensive 5. I had 6.
Let's take a second and show that. So you had 1 here. This game add 3 if you fought a bandit and add 2. So 2 plus 1 is 3. An additional 3 if you fought a bandit, which was 6. You needed 5.
So and that's all I'm going to do with my turn. Just keep that there. Now I get to reroll on my dice again.
So we didn't plan this, but 2 very different strategies, right?
That's very true.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright.
Okay, so this is a unique card. We didn't bring this up before, but this is an ongoing card. We have to use the dice to activate it.
Okay. So that protects, that puts 2 extra
shields on everybody.
each.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I buy something important, I'm probably going to want to utilize that field there. So what do I want to do here? So I want to. I will use this die and move this here. I will get 2 iron there, 1 stone there, another iron here. This allows me to pay 1 or 2 of any resource and get. This allows me to play 1 or 2 of any one resource and get 1 or 2 of any other. So I'm gonna pay 1, and I'm gonna get a wood.
Okay, I see that.
So I'm gonna pay nothing at this moment, but I'm gonna hope that somebody doesn't attack me, and I can hold out a little bit. So I'll press my luck a little bit here, and hope that I can utilize this to success.
Okay, so I think I'm going to be attacking bandits again. I mean, there's I have 1.
I'm noticing once we kind of got locked into strategy, it makes sense to kind of go down that path,
so
right?
I'm just going to do that again, except.
Well, walk us through what you're doing.
I'm going to take this die away.
Okay.
No, I'm not taking this die away. I'm going to collect this resource here.
Okay. 1 black iron.
Then I'm going to attack.
That gives you 7.
Right.
So you could do like these 2 if you wanted to.
That gives me 5. So yes, I'm going to do that.
So let's add that up. So 1, 2, 3 if he fights bandits for 5.
2 more.
6, 7, and then.
And so, right here I have this. Attack this card for 3. Attack this other card for 7 here. So that gives me a total of 5 points. And that is my turn. So let's go ahead and roll these dice. There are a lot of red cards in here. 5, 2, 1.
Now I played this game multiple times, and I've never seen somebody go so strong military.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
I'll see how it works out for you.
Let's see how it works point-wise.
Okay, so I'm going to get 2 wood here, so I'm going to keep that. It seems like a lot of wood. So that gives me 3 wood. Now if I can get another iron and get another stone, I like the sound of that. Can I get another iron somewhere? Yeah, so I'm going to use this to move this here, getting me 2 more. So I can trade in 1, 2, 3 iron, 3 stone, and 3 wood.
Get another ship.
And get me the medium-sized trade ship. Whoop. Get me the medium-sized trade ship here. So it gives me 10 victory points for 3 of each. So that's good. It's a good turn for me.
Points.
And I'll go ahead and re-roll this. And Pedro can take his turn.
Alrighty. Okay, so it's kind of hard to tell from the video here, but there are only 3 trade ships left. Which means if Jason continues to build, he's probably going to end the game with a lot of points. So,
well, there's also 6 of these left, and you've been buying 2 a turn. So last time you were able to buy 2.
This big trade ship is 20. I just picked up all my dice.
Reroll them, man. We had the film, but we're not going to go back to it.
That's funny.
So if I lose, Jason loses. There's
an asterisk on this game. Oh, I'm so used to just picking up dice and playing them. This may actually be to your advantage, because I have no military except for this one right here.
Good. That makes me happy inside.
Doesn't mean I'm not going to go military, so I'm going to remove this. I'm going to go here.
Okay.
I'm also going to remove this to move this here. And that's my military move.
So 1 plus 3 if he fights a bandit's 4 plus 2 is 6. So I'm assuming you're going after this big one.
Yeah, going after the big guy. It's only 4 points, so there we go.
Yeah, I got 10 on my last turn, so...
Yeah. just rub it in.
But it took me 2 turns, and I got some lucky rolls.
That's true. Alright, this time, I need to remember not to pick up these dice. Okay.
We can only turn so many ways in one direction. If I just pick up all my dice, I can do that? Is that legal?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Oh, wait, this isn't here. This is there. Ah, that's my good card, too. I get to re-roll this one. Let's see what comes out. Get wood. So what am I trying to get here? Let's see. I got 1 iron. I don't need an army. So I can use this. Let me use this. I can get 3 wood this turn. Does 3 wood do anything for me? So I'll use this to move this character here, and I'll get 2 stones. I can use this to get a wood, and then I will use this to go here, and I can get 2 stone. So let me load up on stone. It just seems like the way to go this turn. Let's see if I can buy anything. I guess I should look before I buy, right? But, I think I want to hold on to my stuff right now. Let you attack me if you see fit. I'm going to try to save up for a big one. Which in a normal game I don't think I would tell you what I was doing, but there we say. Not the best rules for next time, but I can attack you back, which is nice.
Okay. I'm not going to pick up dice this time.
Please don't. There's enough asterisks on this game.
So all my army locations provide an additional.
But you have none.
but I will. So I'm going to remove this to move this here. So now this is 6 if I go for bandits.
No, 4. 3 plus 1.
This says add
an additional sword.
Oh, an additional sword. Yeah, sorry, 4.
4 if you do bandits.
So let me go ahead and also.
What's enough to get this middle one?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Because you don't want to do just the high ones because you still have to get these middle ones.
Yeah, the middle ones are the ones
to end the game.
So I'm gonna go ahead and take the middle one there.
Did you get your resource for this?
Yes. No, I need those. Yes.
Stone.
Stone. And I'm also gonna get a wood.
Wood.
Now, technically, all this was supposed to have been done first before the army phase, but.
But you buy at the end, so it's
right.
fine.
So I'm going to buy now. And what I'm going to purchase is... I can actually purchase another military object.
A catapult? Another training camp? Or place a regular army location anywhere in your city without paying the cost. That's cool.
Yeah. I'm trying to see which one gives me the most...
So that's 3, but you have to deactivate it to use it.
Yes. Let's go ahead and I'm going to get the
barracks?
The barracks, yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm going to put it here.
And that's going to be, I'll help you out, speed the game along.
2 stone and the iron.
Okay, want to reroll your dice?
Four and white 5. Oh man, it's been a while since I've gotten stone.
Well, that's not something you should put on video, I don't think. Let's see what we have here. We need some... I'll take this iron, because I really need iron. And I'm going to need 2 more wood. How can I get 2 wood? So this is going to give me 1 wood, which I need. And be able to get 1 more. So I will use this die to move him, and this die to move him. Get me 1 additional wood. And I will turn in 3, 3, and 3. So I am turning in 3 of everything to get 10 victory points, which I'm happy with. Another trade ship. I will re-roll these dice. How you feeling right now, Pedro? Feel like you got this locked up?
I'm feeling like I'm a little behind.
I think it was the karma from bombing that church on round 3 or whatever.
Yeah, for real. Alrighty here. So what am I gonna do here?
I actually had 1 additional stone. I had 4.
Okay. I can always go more military and just get points.
While you're thinking, I'll point out that the game ends when the 3 bandit cards are done. We have 2 trade ships left, or 2 rows. So we're winding down here.
Okay.
Or the location deck. The location deck is nowhere near running out.
No way. In that case, I'm going to move this here to move that die over.
So you have 3 army right now. It's enough to get those.
I only have 3 army, right? And then I'm going to move this die to move this over.
4.
4, so I'm going to take that one.
Okay. And you're done.
And I don't think I can purchase anything.
No.
There's nothing. Alright. I'm going to re-roll my dice.
Okay, so I need to get some more trade ships. What I can do? So I get 2 wood here. I like the sound of that. I need... Ooh, what do I do? What do I do? So I will take this off, move here, get 2 iron. And move this off, and I get this. And I will take this off to get a pass token. And then I will spend these to get another trade ship.
Ooh.
And I'll go ahead and pay those resources. Let me roll this so we can keep moving. And these will all be taken up.
Doesn't want to spin anymore. Alrighty. That's fine. Alright.
So there's one more trade ship left.
So this
It's
game's
4
about
of everything. But that's 4 of everything. That's going to be, with your army, a couple rounds of me saving up.
Alright, so I'm going to remove this die to move here.
Okay.
And so it's 4. I want to get 5. So let's, I can't do anything right now. I'm going to go ahead and
Get resources?
get a pass.
Oh, okay, pass.
Oh, no, no. No, wait, I got iron. Yeah, I'm going to take iron.
Okay.
And a stone.
Okay. Now you want to attack this guy?
And I attack him.
He's got 4 army, so he'll be taking 3 victory points.
And I'm actually going to get a building. And I'm going to get the... I really should just repent and...
Build a church for the one you bombed?
Yeah, I should.
I want to let your people know that we rebuilt the church you bombed.
Here, we'll put it here. Just because... It's just so sad. Okay.
Next to the watchtower.
Oh, I forgot to roll. The watchtower. The church needs protecting.
Well, you bombed mine.
Alright.
Okay. So what do I got to do here? I'm going to definitely take 2 wood. That's a good turn for me. I can get 2 iron, which I'm happy with. 2 stone, which I'm happy with. Okay, that ended up being a good turn for me. And then I could use this to get another pad, or do I just want wood? I might as well just get wood while I'm sitting here. Because I'm going to need it, right? Okay.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna leave myself vulnerable.
I don't have any military to use. What I am gonna do is, let's see here. Can I do it?
What you trying to do?
Okay.
This one allows you to reroll any number of dice.
Yes. I'm gonna reroll these 3 and this one.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll help you out.
Alright. So let me go ahead and get that so I can go regular army wherever I want. Let's put it on this mountain.
What? Oh, because you had that?
Yeah. So now I have 2. And you know what? I'm just going to get this iron. The other 2, I'm going to take one of your resources. I'm going to take your iron. And then I'm going to get 2 victory points. Alright, so I'm sure these are a bunch of ones. Alright, and that's it. I'm going to re-roll my dice. Alright.
Okay, so you got your dice set up. We'll move back to my turn. What do we have here? So I need 4. This is the card I'm trying to get to end the game. 20 pointer, 4 of everything. Right now I have 3 wood, 2 stone, and an iron because somebody stole one from me. I re-roll this dice. That is not going to help me. So I will use this to get 2 iron. So it leaves me with 3. I can... Don't need any more iron. Well, I do, but just not that much. I will get 2 more iron here. which will give me a total of 5. I can get 1 wood here. I can spin this to move this. So I could spin 1 of these to get a stone.
Ooh, you're so close.
And I will not have any resources left. So.
Ah, no. Okay.
So, Pedro, this is going to be your last. Oh, you're going to have another turn. I will start player, so.
Yeah.
You're going to have 2 more turns.
Alright.
Unless you steal from me.
Which I plan to. Alright, I get another regular army. For this one.
Okay.
Place it here.
You get that for free.
Yes. And okay. This is training camp. All bandits get -1 this turn. I want to attack you. Really bad. Alright.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna attack you.
So you have,
I have 3.
Get your resources. Are you getting resources for this?
Yes, I'm gonna get this.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So you have 3 if you want to attack me.
Mm-hmm.
So you can attack any building you want.
I'm going to... Actually, I'm going to steal resources from you.
Okay.
I'm going to steal...
You can steal 1 resource.
I'm going to steal the wood.
1 wood. Okay. And that's your turn? I have 3 wood, 3 stone, and 4 iron.
You know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm changing my mind. I'm just going to attack the bandits.
Okay. So you're going to have a -1, so you have 3.
So
you can only fight this guy.
I can only fight the 1 man. Alright, that's it.
Okay, reroll your dice. I think you have more points than you think, because you have a lot of those bandit cards.
Yeah, that's true. I might have more. It's just...
You missing a dice you didn't roll?
Yes, I forgot to roll this one. So that's a 2, this is a 6.
Okay.
Alright.
This is likely, but not guaranteed to be the last turn. So... You left me that wood, thank you, sir. So give me 2 stone.
Yeah, I think it was inevitable. You have the marketplace.
I will use this to get a pass, which I can turn the passes in.
2 passes.
I can gain a resource. So I'll hold on to that for a second. I've used this one, right? And I've used this one. Oh, I didn't get the extra wood. So, oh, right here, get an extra wood. So let me go ahead and buy what I want. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, which gives me, I have enough to buy this final trade ship, which will end the game. So let's pile this stuff up. But I have a wood and a stone left, which I have these. So wood, stone, anything I get to get victory points. I can build another church. And I won't roll my dice because it doesn't matter, because this will end the game. The game triggers end because we were able to get all the trade ships out. And because I was star player, Pedro will get 1 last turn.
Alright, so this is going to be the turn where I get as many military as I can. I'm going to re-roll with the well ability. So this gives me that. And, oh, hey, perfect. So let's see here. I'm going to get 1, 2, 3 for bandits. So that's 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 that I can use. So I'm just going to go ahead and 5. Just take this one here.
Okay.
And that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. We'll turn it around. I'll do the scoring for my side on camera. And then we'll do the scoring for Pedro's for the big reveal. So the first thing you do is you're going to score all the little victory chits that you have in front of you. So I have 2, 4, 5, 6 points. You're going to get points for any of these trade ships or bandit cards. So 26, 31, 41, 51, 61, 66. You get points for everything on the board that does not have a card on top of it. And your starter cards don't have any. So let's say 66, 68, 74, 9, 81, 85, 89, 91, 93, and I will have 95 points. All right, let's turn around, Pedro. You count yours out.
I'm gonna count my victory points here. So
resources, nothing else matters.
Resource. All right, so let's see here. I have 3, 6, 7, 9, 10, 15. I have 16. And the little point chits here. Let's see how much I have. And bandits. I killed a lot of bandits.
You did?
Holy moly. Let's see. 16.
Let's just add all those up together.
Let's see. 16. Let's see. 2, 6, 8, 11, 15, 18, 21, 24, 26, 30. So I only got 30 in bandits.
It's 46 so far. I get up all the buildings on your.
Okay, that have victory point values.
Correct.
So that's 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 13, 15. So I have 15 in buildings that I built.
61. But you know what? I actually scored myself wrong.
Oh, did you?
Yep. Because I was counting shields.
Ooh.
I did. So I had 2, 3, 4. I have 6 victory point tokens. How many points did you get total?
61 total.
I got 60 in cards.
60?
Yep.
Just in the cards? That's more than my total.
10. There's 2 5s for 20. 30, 40, 60.
All right, so that's 120 already.
No, 66.
Oh, okay.
And then I got another 5. So 71, 73. So 73 points.
That one.
Oh, 70, yep. 75. All right, who should buy this game? You made a comment, boring people should buy this game?
No, I did say boring people. It's the people who like multiplayer solitaire games.
You like rolling dice, right, Madeline? Show them how good you can roll dice. So, this is not a kids rolling dice game, right? There's too much going on. You're not going to be able to play this with young kids. A lot to read, a lot of icons, a lot of resource management. Who would you buy this game for? Who would you recommend it for?
I like that it's pretty middleweight. So I'd buy it. I don't know.
Took us almost an hour to play, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
That's not a filler, even though it's really filler length.
Right. I don't know who would buy this unless you're into like a civ building.
People who like hype. Board games have hype. That's how I got this game, right? That's how I have it. I was at BGG Converse talking about it. I bought it. What the heck?
Right. I mean, it's not a bad game. It's very puzzly. So...
there are some neat things about it, but you're going to have to be okay with analysis paralysis. You're going to be okay with a lot of AP and sitting around and not playing. Bring your cell phone if you're going to play this game. But you couldn't even there's a lot of dice rolling, you just kind of do what the dice says, you couldn't play this with your grandma or non-gaming spouse, really.
Right.
There's a lot going. These cards are going to be very specific. Even if the icons are only 3 resources, but just what they do and moving your dice around. There's a lot of cards. Perhaps you could take some out of the game and simplify it, but it kind of is what it is. Mm-hmm. You have to pick somebody you would recommend it to.
Anybody who likes like civ building games, I think.
Somebody who likes Through the Ages or Mega Civilization. You want to play this?
Yes, I think so.
So you're saying if you're going to play Mega Civilization, which is like an 18-hour game, this is your filler.
This is the filler game. This is what you before the main event.
Before you play Mega Civilization. Or Through the Ages, perhaps. I'm going to be the opposite. I'm not going to recommend this for anybody. Try this before you buy it. Maybe if you want to play, you're going to play an 18-hour game, you wanted to do a filler like this, but the two games couldn't be further apart. So
for real,
this was kind of. You know what? I like the game if I could play it solitary. I don't mind it. It was kind of neat. Like I like this aspect of it.
Right.
But my gosh, it was terrible waiting on the next turn.
Yeah, I think if there could have been a way to, you take a certain turn and then you take only a certain number of actions, I could take only a certain amount of actions and go back and forth, that would make it a little bit more interesting.
I wonder if you could attack on somebody else's turn would be interesting. So you could save your attack and attack on somebody else's turn.
Right.
Where
I mean, it would be a totally different kind of design you'd have to do on that.
You also roll your dice at the end of your turn, so you can prepare for the next plan.
Mm-hmm.
But people can kind of screw with you, especially playing 4 by the time it gets around to you. Although, I think you notice rather quickly, there's not a lot of screwage. You don't want to really attack other people that much.
No.
Maybe getting the bandit cards. If you don't fight the bandits into trade ships, this game will last forever. So, I think at the end of it, we were just kind of fighting bandits and trade ships to...
Yeah, to end the game.
Now... If you got this far in the video, you've seen who won. Even though Pedro cheated.
I did not. Okay.
I still won.
We caught it. I said, hey, I totally just did this thing. You won. We'll give you the win.
But
we'll give you the
this
win.
Might be like where you won the first game, I won the second, so 1-1. This might be 1.1 since I won and you cheated.
Okay. So you're just a 0.1 ahead.
Just 0.1, just that little bit, because even though he cheated, I won. Although that roll could have hurt you.
It could have. I don't remember. We could have just rolled back the footage.
We could, but we won't because I won. So final conclusion: who should buy it? I'm gonna say try it before you buy it. This is not a purchase, and I'm gonna say Purge.
I'm gonna say if you're into civ, buildy, puzzly kind of games, I think you should give this a try. You may like this quite a bit. But it's not for me, so I'm going to purge it as well.
Purge.